The Skoda Octavia RS has been around with us as long as Skoda has. Pretty much every Octavia has had an RS except the latest one that came to India. Now this is the facelifted version of the latest Octavia, and well, the good news is that Skoda says it's coming back to India in RS, guys, as a CBU. We might not get the regular one, we're not really sure about that, but this is the RS. Power from the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine is up to 265 horsepower now. That is a whole lot. And the good news is there were hints at a plug-in hybrid, a downsized one, or a diesel version, which is available in Europe, but none of that. It is now turbo petrol, 265 horsepower. This striking lime green color, I really like it, and I hope it's available when the car is brought here. But here's the thing, as a CBU, it's not going to come cheap. We think upwards of 40 lakh rupees, and at that price, will it find many takers? Skoda seems to think so. Let's talk a little bit about the facelift of the Octavia. It's very, very subtle, and you might not think a lot has changed, but it's a little bit more apparent on this RS version. Well, of course, there's the headlamp DRL that's slashed down into the bumper and form a part of the grille this time around, and the RS bumper is aggressive as always, but is full of cuts. It reminds me a lot of the ENIAC electric car because it has a similar treatment for the bumper, but there's plenty of black stuff down the bumper of this RS version. And of course, the Skoda grille is all black in this version too. The RS logo, by the way, that's RS with a Skoda Grav, not VRS, but you can call it VRS if that floats your boat. That's a slightly different one from previous versions, and it's all very, very subtle updates. Right here is a fine looking set of 19-inch alloys, perfectly flat. I don't know if that has aero benefits, it looked like it does, but a very thin, low profile set of tires on these 19-inch wheels, and boy do they look really good. They fill out the arches really well. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of clearance, but hey, this is an RS and this is what you want in an RS. As you come up, you'll notice the clean lines of the latest Skoda Octavia. That hasn't been changed, and of course there's a black surround for the windows, and contrasting with this lovely lime green color, I think it looks really, really great. As you come over to the rear, you'll notice, of course, in true Octavia tradition, it is a lift back boot, but the RS has this lovely black spoiler as well. Now we have to talk about this bottom end because it's a black diffuser effect, probably not functional, but as before, you get this long reflector line that runs the width, and these are real exhaust tips. Well, the exhaust tip is inside there, but this is actually connected to it, so it's about as real as you can expect. It looks good, it adds a lot of aggression, and I like the amount of sculpture you get in the tail of the new Octavia. Now in the interior, let me talk about what I think has changed with the facelift first, and that starts of course with the big screen. I think it's a slightly bigger screen and a slightly different interface. I'd seen it earlier when it was on. But other than that, there are a few subtler changes to the switchgear. Well, the steering wheel, of course, is an RS steering wheel. It's nice and chunky, it feels good to hold, but it's got the Skoda word mark rather than the logo now. And even a few switchgear pieces like this gear selector have changed compared to the previous Octavia. Now, as for the RS treatment, there's always good RS treatment with Skodas. I like the subtle red ambient lighting, the red cross stitching, the Alcantara finish for the dashboard, and like I mentioned, this really, really chunky sporty steering wheel. It feels very nice to hold. Cross stitching in contrast color everywhere, and these are a lovely set of sports RS seats. Skoda always does that really well too, and when you get into the right driving position, it feels nice and snug and makes you want to get up and go. But what do you think about the interior of the new Skoda Octavia RS? Let us know down in the comments. Are you excited for it to come to India? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. I certainly am. I loved all the previous Skoda Octavia RSs, and I can't wait to drive this one.